Hi everyone, I'm Brad Satin at the Pennsylvania Procurement Expo. This is Government Works, and we are joined by Ken Hess, the Deputy Secretary for Procurement. How's it going so far?
It is great. It's a wonderful turnout, not only for municipalities, educational institutions. Vendors have been phenomenal, like yourself. We really appreciate the strong turnout and the willingness of everybody to share great ideas.
Well, you have the vendors, you have the attendees who need the services. This is really all about relationships meeting face to face.
Yeah, just as Ron Jaworski mentioned this morning, it is about relationships. And so much of procurement today is impersonal with postings on the web and email, that this gives us a chance to press the flesh, to get to see one another face to face, to exchange ideas in a manner that does not always transfer well digitally.
Well, it's important to humanize this, right? And to see what is out there. For the attendees, the opportunity to see video services or trucks or whatever the vendor has.
Yeah. One of the really nice opportunities that this affords is for the vendors to tout their latest and greatest innovations. And the Commonwealth and public entities in general have sort of been late arriving to press their suppliers for new and better ways of doing things that might be faster, less costly, higher quality. But I think we're coming around to that in a strong kind of way.
Talk a little bit about the educational sessions that are ongoing. Really an opportunity to kind of learn things you don't know.
Yeah, they're running the gamut. One of my favorites, I'll point out, is the NIGP Government Procurement Institute's all day long specification writing session. Very often, procurement people are not the experts. We're not necessarily the users or the drivers of the truck, but we have to interpret those specifications in a manner that the suppliers can understand, so that we don't end up with an unhappy driver at the end of the day.
Sometimes you speak different languages, right?
Absolutely.
The vendors, the suppliers may not speak government language, and the folks in government may not speak the language of the supplier.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the private sector and the public sector do seem to have different priorities and different buzzwords and means of communication. So we do have to take some time to be deliberate. And so that ends up with us having a much stronger relationship at the end of the day because we understand one another better.
And do people come out of here inspired?
I sure hope so. Sweaty, certainly.
Right. Yep.
Inspired, yeah. I've had, so we've been at this for half a day so far, but the feedback that I've gleaned has been that folks are seeing the value in attending the show, in attending the training seminars. I think a lot of folks left Mr. Jaworski's session pretty pumped up this morning. I know I certainly did.
And I know the autograph line was long.
Oh, well, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he's good, from the athlete perspective, but an entrepreneur.
Absolutely. I had no idea that he owned, was it 6 or 12 golf courses?
Right.
Yeah.
We knew about the Philadelphia Soul, the
Sure.
football, but the golf courses, yeah.
I didn't know he was from Lackawanna, New York. My wife is from Tonawanda, up around the Buffalo area. He said he was married 45 years. I've been married 44. So there's a lot of similarities that I had never known other than his Eagles persona.
Great opportunity, and he's so approachable just to kind of hear his story.
Sure.
And what do you have here?
Oh, so I have for Focus Media Services a certificate of appreciation. We really do want to thank you for your sponsorship, for all your help, your technical expertise, your hosting, and I can't thank you enough.
And the
Brad.
makeup to make sure everybody looks great. Right. It is our
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
It is an honor to be here. We're learning a lot, and we thank you for that.
And to you and your team.
Thanks so much, Ken. This is Government Works, and I'm Brad Satin.